Folks, there's nothing worse than playing your Nintendo Switch 2 with a set of wireless headphones and getting audio lag or audio latency. Most games, when you're playing them, especially Twitch Reflex games, you really need that audio as cues to tell you what you're doing, and if there's lag, it's going to totally throw the game off. Now, for casual gamers or maybe puzzle games or something, maybe it's not a big deal, but in general, I can't do it. And I've resorted over the years to using the plug is stuck here. I resorted to using a wired set of headphones, which I'm fine with. I'm completely cool with using a wired set of headphones, but the cord kind of does suck to a certain degree. But it doesn't bother me that much that I'm going to put up with the input lag or the audio latency. And again, these are fine. You know, they got the cool Nintendo colors, and I'm a big fan of these Turtle Beach headphones. But the more I've been playing with this, the more I'm thinking there's got to be a better way to this. And it's kind of my fault for, I guess, not investigating it a little further. Because from my experience, wireless headphones just suck. They all get some type of latency. So I did a little test. I did a little reading up. And it comes down to my fault here. And I'm going to demonstrate today with this set of Chinpusin, I guess that's the brand name, wireless headphones that are Bluetooth. You can also use the wire. And they're the wireless 2.4 gigahertz as well. And the 2.4 gigahertz is the key to the wireless headphones. Now, I'm sure a lot of people know that, but again, I'm just not a big wireless guy because I've had so many problems in the past thinking Bluetooth was the key. But the key is the 2.4 gigahertz wireless. And what I want to show you on these particular headphones is what to watch out for if you do, in fact, go to buy a set of these headphones. These are $39.99 on Amazon, and these are the ones I've been using, and they're really good headphones. I'm sure if you pay more, you can get something better. But let's go ahead and let me show you the key here. So here's the headphones. You know, I had to go with the same, color scheme. The Switch color scheme is kind of cool. It matches the Gemdo dongle dock as well. But the key here is you don't want something that only has I'm going to cover my face here so it zooms in on the actual item here. You don't want something that only has this USB-A. This has the USB-C, and this is an adapter in case you want to use this on your PC. Now, any of these 2.4 gigahertz should work on anything. PS4, 5, Switch 2, double check, but as long as it has the USB-C or the USB-A plug, you should be good to go. I don't know if the PS4 probably doesn't have USB-C. Anyway, double check, but in general, the technology should work on any of them. And the key here for the Nintendo Switch 2 is the USB-C. So we'll grab our Nintendo Switch 2, and on the bottom, we have our USB-C plug. When we plug this in, well, let me go ahead and fire the switch up here. When we plug this in to the Switch 2, it's gonna light up, and the Switch 2 knows what it is. It's going to get everything working, and you'll be able to connect wirelessly in the 2.4 gigahertz mode with this dongle. And that's the key, the 2.4 gigahertz. So let's go ahead and start this. Fire up the Switch 2, and let's plug this in so you can see the lights actually flashing. So we plug it in, and hopefully you can see the lights flashing on the bottom there. That means it's in the 2.4 gigahertz mode. And then on these particular headphones, we have a mode button, which is just a button with an M on it. If you hold that down for 3 seconds, it'll switch between the different modes, Bluetooth, wireless, whatever. I don't know what else. I think those might be the only two it swaps through. It does have 3 modes to where you can plug, like a regular, 1/8" jack in there. And nice thing about this is the mic retracts right into the headphones. That's what I really like about these. But that is the key. The fact that we have the dongle and we're transmitting wireless 2.4 gigahertz, and you're going to get lag-free, latency-free audio. Now, just for complete transparency here, there's no such thing as latency-free audio. Even if you're using a set of headphones like these that have the 1/8" jack, the audio still has to go through the cable. So there's some type of latency. If we're going to be technical about this, it's so low that you'll never notice it because, that data has to move. So there's going to be some type of latency, but what we want, when we say zero, lag-free, we're talking something that we don't notice, that, your ears aren't going to notice, and it's not going to throw off your gameplay. So that's it. That's all I'm going to talk about in this video is, the 2.4 gigahertz is the key to lag-free, latency-free audio on your Nintendo Switch 2. I recommend these headphones for $39.99. I don't know if there's a cheaper pair out there that you can get that will work just as good, and I'm sure there's more expensive pairs out there that will do just the same. But that'll do it for this edition of Switch 2 News Direct. Get yourself some good wireless 2.4 gigahertz headphones, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.